Hello retail traders. I want to go over a few stocks that we had on the watch today, and the first one I want to bring up is Tesla. Volume at 109 million today. Great volume on this one, really performed very well. I think a lot of people are waiting for the good pop on it, and there's a good reason for it. The reason is we hit us a nice little harmony candlestick pattern. I think this thing's ready to shoot up to that next resistance level. We're going to pull it up here and take a good look at it. Tesla, put it on the daily chart. You can see that harmony right there. Beautiful little candlestick, so we got to get up into this gap. I'm saying it's going to have to gain respect at that 254.31 level, and if we can close above that tomorrow, it'll easily ride up to this next resistance channel of right around 265 to 268.20, and then find some kind of respect there, and then move on up to that 51, and that's on the daily candlestick pattern. Today was a great trade on this one. We traded the pullback on it, had the puts, and then today I got in the calls, run it off this triple bottom, saw this huge engulfing candle in here, and I said we're off to the races. So I never tell anybody to rush into a trade. Let it come back, and it did come back. It created a triple bottom down here on the trend. I run that trend line from that candle to that candle and just ride it on up there next to it, and bam, it pulled back and hit it. So we got the snake pull back, and then a boom. This is a symmetrical flag, and it pulled right out of the gate and hit that resistance line. And that's going to be that 254.31. So let's gain respect off that 254.31 tomorrow and see if it'll ride up and fill this gap. And if that happens, then we're on the way up to maybe take it up to 290 long. Now Goldman Sachs upgraded this today, and then Elon came out and settled with Twitter. So it's now his business, and I think he'll be very profitable with Twitter. Jack wasn't a very good communicator. Elon is. I mean, he's hard to listen to sometimes, but the man is very smart. Anything he touches turns into gold. So let's keep a good eye on Tesla tomorrow. I'm seeing it break. Twitter, we need it for it to pull back, consolidate a little bit. It can run and break that resistance. He's got a price target of 54 something. I think we can double top here at 53.77. We get that double top candle, and then we'll come back and consolidate into these three different support levels. And you'll have one right here that'll have to break, and we did that already at 51.63. So I'm looking at this pattern right here. It's a symmetrical flag. I want to get in here right around the pivot point channel for support on the pullback. We're going to draw that in, color that in. And that'll be the pivot point inside of the symmetrical flag. So anywhere between 47.71 and 49.63 with a resistance of 53.86. That's going to be Twitter. It now belongs to Elon. I want to look at a couple of other stocks here. We've got Amazon. Amazon's on the list. One of my followers on YouTube. I'm live every day. And we're going to clean this chart up so I can read it. Whoops. I love using TOS. So I'm live every day on YouTube, probably until the end of the year, teaching my strategy. I've been on live for almost a total year now. So please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for future updates. Right now, we need to break this 21 SMA. I did a seminar this weekend on the strategy. You can log into that too, and I'll put that content in this video down in the content. We break the 21 EMA tomorrow. We'll run up to the 51, which is at 124.75. We'll come up here to the third resistance, which is the 50, and that's a good resistance level right there, 129.83. That brings you into the gap. You see the gap right here? So that'll be a hard resistance. We hit it right here off the 51, and we've hit it all up through here, and we'll hit the 50. This thing can pull back and find some kind of respect off this here last Darvis box, which is right around 117.94, and that'll run right into the 9 EMA. If it gains respect off the 9 on the daily time frame, you're in business. And that's Amazon. I liking it. We broke the major resistance today, and that's at 117.94. And the next one we're going to look at is CCL. Now, I'm getting ready to go on a long cruise when I retire, and I've been watching a lot of videos on cruises, cruise lines and stuff. I pay close attention to what they're saying. They're definitely at full capacity right now, and I think this sell-off was just a little bit overdone. So we're going to jump back into this Darvis box. That first resistance is going to be 849, 985, and then a final topping of it, maybe a little shy of it, at 1111. And if it picks up momentum, it'll run on up. Now I've got a solid support at 751 to hold. We'll just have to see. But I think it's starting to pick up some momentum. And then I'm going to put down NVIDIA. I'm into the chips. NVIDIA, AMD, MU, TSM. So we've got this one here. We're going to clean this up so I can see it a little bit better. This is NVIDIA. We need to break that 21 SMA on the daily time frame. If we can bust past that, we'll get it up to resistance levels of right around 142.28. We'll pull back. Solid support should be right around the 125.73 area. If that holds, we'll go ahead and run it all up. Yeah, I think I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Raise it up to the butt crack at 127.01. I'd like to see that hold tomorrow, and that'll still respect the 9. We'll bring it to the 1 day. Yeah, that's the middle of that. And then your support to stay bullish will be 129.32. If we pull back and double bottom on that and bounce back up, we need to break the resistance of 132.20. Now this is at a pretty good spot right now. It's at a pretty good run. Let me look at the 5-day, 5-minute. It's at a real good run. So maybe it'll come back down and fill in this channel. If not, it's going to go ahead and break. Or bounce off that 200. But I think it might come back and be a solid support here at 128. And that'd be the lowest. I mean, I really like that right there. I like it a lot. Somewhere in this box. But definitely if we hold 128.20, we'll run back up here and have a triple top break. And that's NVIDIA. Those are the 5 I'm going to give you today. And then maybe early this morning I might get up and do the indices before the market opens. Retail traders, have a good day. Study that sneaky snake video seminar I did on Sunday. And I'll have the link in the bottom of this here content channel. Subscribe, ring that bell for future updates. And you can watch me live, show the strategy. Have a great day.